A call in the last episode that would change my life forever. I've dealt with trauma in the past, and it comes through yet again. My brother made a mistake that he won't soon forget. He was a young prospect, great potential, signing for Barcelona and playing for the first team at the young age of 17 years old, and he could have just thrown that all away. There's one thing that you should never do in life, and that's drive while you're drinking. And that's what my brother did. And now I'm here. I had to take the flight to Spain in a time of the year that I can't really afford to do so. My father was waiting outside the hospital and gave me the news that my brother had gone into a coma and that he wasn't doing well. But he told me not to worry. Right before my brother fell asleep for that coma, he wanted to make sure that I was focusing on football and football first. He said he would be okay, and he made that promise to my father. So you know what? I'm gonna do just as my brother said. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna work my way to the Champions League final, the FA Cup final, and of course, grinding it out in the Premier League. Here we go. The ultimate goal would be for us to push on to that Champions League final. And while my brother isn't playing at Barca, the hope is that Felix, my good friend, in his final season, as you guys heard last episode, he is retiring with me after the end of this season. The hope is that Barca can make it there too. And what a final that would be for the Champions League. Barcelona, one of my former clubs, and the club that my brother plays for, well, played for. The chances of him playing the rest of this year, and who knows? With the condition he's in right now, I'm just hoping that he's going to make it to see the next week. It's not good, man. It's not good at all, and it's a lesson to all of you out there. Drinking and driving should never be tolerated, ever. He made a mistake, and he's paying for it, and I hate to say it, man. It's his fault. I wish him the best. I'm praying for him every single day, and I'm playing every single game out there for him, in honor of him. But we're going to try to grab some goals in this one against Liverpool. It's sad stuff as our career comes to an end. 2 episodes remain. 2 episodes, boys. This one, an episode this Friday, and then, of course, an episode on that next Tuesday will be the final episode of the Rafael Ruis series. It's all coming to a close. I hate to say it, but it is that time, boys, and we continue on. Liverpool and Leeds. This is a do-or-die game. From here on out, we need dubs, and if we don't get them, we could lose that top spot in the Premier League. We've been back and forth all season long. This game right here, great defensive performances from both teams. It's just who's going to put that first one in. And who would have guessed the first chance would fall to Ruiz. He puts it on target. He puts it in the back of the net. The first goal of the game is going to be a game winner against Liverpool, a team who isn't as strong as the Liverpool you're currently seeing who won the league in real life right now this season, but they're very strong. Of course, they're just not in the top 5, which is crazy that we made this game this close. Yes, it was at Anfield. Yes, Liverpool still has an incredible team. But with our performances, with where we're at, we should have dominated Liverpool this game. Jurgen Klopp unhappy. He was hoping to steal a point right there. And we stay atop the table in the Premier League. Whew. That's a breath of fresh air right there, considering that game we had so many chances, considering how well our defense played. It's about freaking time. You've known the struggles that they've been through recently. But yo, it is absolutely fantastic to be walking away with that huge 1-0 win right there. Boys, things would be getting serious in the Champions League. I returned home to hang out with my son, watch the Champions League draw, see a few of his games at Real Madrid for the Youth Academy. And it's looking like I might just be staying in Madrid, because check this out. We've drawn up against my former club, my son's team. Yes, he's not on the senior team as of right now, but we're playing against Madrid, my son's club. I asked him who he's rooting for, and he said he didn't want to tell me, which means I'm guessing he's rooting for Real Madrid, my son rooting against me. And this is just crazy drama. It is the quarterfinals of the Champions League, Leeds United, Real Madrid. It's not just me facing my former club. It's not just me facing Real Madrid, a team that I loved so much playing for. It's Cristiano Ronaldo playing against his former club, Ronaldo, if you're new to this series, is our manager. Yes, that's right. He's in the game. He's the manager. You'll see him on the sideline, and he's having to come up against Madrid. So anytime I score here, I got to show the respect, man. And Ronaldo probably will be doing so as well. That's assuming we score. Madrid is a solid team, but to get to the point right now where they're at, they've had a long road, a long journey. One of the best teams still in La Liga. This is gonna be a tough one. So here we go, boys. Let's get into it. Into the match we go. It is time to prove ourselves, and it is time to secure a spot in the semifinals. From here on out, we could be facing anyone. As much as I want to see Barcelona in the final, we could be facing them next round if we win this one. Or if we lose here, this could be it for the Champions League. And then all we have left to focus on is the FA Cup and the Prem. But we should not be focusing on that. Our main goal needs to just be winning right here, right now. This is the home leg. We're playing in England. We're playing in Leeds. You guys know how crucial that is. I say it every time we're playing Champions League action. We can't concede. And it's Madrid starting out with the chances. And oh my goodness, these chances are coming left, right, and center. Ruiz in the middle. It's a chance right here in the middle of the box. Cristiano Ronaldo Jr., though, unable to convert. It's crazy. We're coming up against Madrid. One of my former teammates, Kai Havertz. The team is absolutely loaded, and neither team can score. It's the defenses and the goalkeeper starting out strong. Vinicius down the wing, and this ball's inside, and it is going to be a goal. It is a lead for Real Madrid, in one that you do not like to see as a fan of Leeds United. This goal is scored, Havertz puts it in, and we fall behind. Oh boy, we got some work to do if we're going to come back from this one right here. It's a great goal. Kai Havertz. Wow. I mean, can we just get another look? It's just phenomenal. Passing from Real Madrid. I've been raving about our defense this episode, and finally they let one slip up. Kai Havertz finesse shot. Henderson finally misses a save. Really, that one, there was no chance. Havertz just a clear shot on goal. He's never going to miss that in a million years. But a chance to bring it back and a chance to get one in. And we would do just that. What a goal from Ruiz. Of course, we're showing respect. We are not celebrating. I can't. I just physically can't do it, boys. We are not celebrating against my former club, Real Madrid. I've done it before in the past. Yes, last episode I did it. Sometimes I forget to do it, and it's literally just me either pressing the wrong celebration or just accidentally doing something, not even thinking. Guys, all right, listen. When you're playing these games and you just run off to celebrate, a lot of times it just does a random celebration, and other times you just forget. These games right here, I'm trying my best to remember because I know how much it means to you. If I do celebrate against a teammate or a former team, I should say, you guys are letting me hear in the comment section. We get another one right here. I am going to celebrate just a bit on this one. But, like, come on, man. If I score every goal, do I have to not celebrate? Like, I just chest bumped my teammate. What is that? That's not a real celebration. That's just me being happy I scored a goal, right? I don't know. I'll probably get the people in the comments, oh my God, Beeford, your former team, you're so disrespectful. What are you doing? To those people, I say, don't you have something better to do than to complain in the comment section about my player series? Maybe something just like, yo, Beeford, I know these episodes take you a while to make. I really enjoy the series. Yeah, it's great. You do a great job. Those are the comments I like. The ones where you guys just complain a lot. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's just I don't. A lot of times I don't even read them. Sometimes I just delete them because I hate seeing the negative comments like that. Especially when I put all the freaking effort and time into making these beautiful episodes. We get yet another, and I'm showing the respect on the celebration here. So, all right, can we just settle it right now, guys? If I forget to do this celebration, it's usually because I forget or my fingers slip. So. No need to complain about that anymore. Thank you. Okay, good. 3-1 against Madrid. What a game. You saw that injury, the highlight before this. I don't really know what that was, but as a precautionary measure, my manager decided to go ahead and sub me out after scoring this goal. Just for safety, man. In case something did actually happen, but it's looking like everything is going to be fine and dandy. We're subbed out, and we go on to win 3-1. I'm lucky to have avoided a serious injury in that last match. Getting subbed out was the right move. I'm glad Ronaldo did it. I showed up to training the next morning, and it was not good news for another one of my teammates, who arrived even earlier to start training before the rest of the team even showed up, which turns out for him was not a great idea. I arrived, paramedics, all my teammates hovering around. My manager, Ronaldo, had just showed up. He had no idea what was happening, and there was already a player in the back of the ambulance. The paramedics had showed the records, and it was not good. The teammate that had showed up early to train is now out for 4 months. The rest of the season, I'll never get to play with them again as I'm retiring. And it's a player that means more to this club than anyone. Kylian Mbappe is gone. We will never see him again in this series. The best player on this team, highest rated player on this squad, is now gone. No more. He is hurt. That's what he gets, man. He showed up before any of the rest of the staff arrived. Players, managers, the medical staff, more importantly. He's the one who was injured. We all showed up, and from there was history. Kylian Mbappe, it was nice knowing you, man. He's gone. He's gone. So now it's time for who else to step up but myself. I already had been stepping up. I was the top goal scorer, even though Kylian Mbappe technically was the highest goal scorer. Not even the highest goal scorer. The highest rated player on the team. Technically, that was him, 95. I'm a 94. I was still the main man, the main scorer, the main assist. Maybe not assist getter. I'm not sure who leads the team in assists, but I was the prominent figure on this team. So I'm not saying that it isn't like a big deal. It's a massive deal. But I just got to keep doing what I'm doing. Kylian Mbappe is a tough player to replace. Sancho, someone who's going to have to step up more. Ronaldo Jr. is going to have to step up more. So many other players. And it's a terrible time for an injury, considering we're back leg 2, Real Madrid. Another win is needed. Not even a win. We can afford to lose this one. We just can't get dominated. We can't get killed. The bad news, we're playing in Madrid. 1 goal, I think, would do it. If we can get 1 away goal right here, I think we're chilling. I don't think there's going to be 3 goals from Real Madrid. Oh, my God, Ruiz. This was so nicely hit. What power on that. The wall doesn't even jump. I think they were just scared. They saw how fast that ball was coming in. They just turned their heads and hoped it didn't go in, and it didn't. First half comes to a close. 0-0. So far, so good. We're chilling. If we could just keep it like this, we're marching on to the semifinal where some big clubs await, potentially the likes of Barcelona. I don't want that to have happen, but, you know, it's the Champions League draw. It could be anything at this point. What is this, though? Madrid are just so unlucky. I'm going to be honest, man. They deserved it. At least 1 goal. Maybe 2, potentially 3. If I am just being completely 100% honest, with these games, I played 2 of them. Henderson is the player of the champion. Like, he is going to win the best player of the Champions League at this point if we're to end right now. The dude is out of his mind good. Definitely one of the top saving leaders this year in the Champions League, and clean sheets as well. But hey, a win against Madrid, we're on to the semis. In between these games, I had to venture back to Spain to check on my brother. And there's good news. He's awake. He's out of a coma. And he's speaking. There's hope for him to have a great, successful life after this. As for a life on the football pitch, the doctors aren't really giving him a chance. From what they're saying, he could be done. At the young age of 17, he might have to retire from the game of football. And with just 2 episodes left after this in this series, we will get the final answers. Ruiz, the end of his career. Will he go on to own a team, become a manager? Will Ruiz's brother ever play football again? And how will the career of Ruiz's son progress? 2 episodes. Leave a like if you can't wait to see this series end. I know so many of you want to keep it going, but this is it. This is the end. 2 episodes left. We'll see you in the next one.